Hey folks, I've been kind of suffering from the video version of writer's block with this video. I don't really do much anything other than wiring, except for at the very end I do a little bit more painting. But I knew it was going to be kind of a boring video to do, and I really wasn't looking forward to picking through 3.5 hours of video to pick out some highlights, so I kind of put it off for a couple days. It was a nice break, but now I'm faced with actually doing it. So, this doesn't put me any farther behind. It just kind of lessens the lead that I had, I guess you could say. Because when I put all the fire department calls together, one of the reasons I did that was to give me a head start, because I got those done really quickly. And in a lot of cases I did more than one a day. And these videos take a little more time to do, and I can only do one a day maximum of these. So, especially if it takes, if it needs the image stabilization done on it, that takes a long time. So, I was ahead. At one point I had 5 videos ahead on YouTube that were already uploaded and scheduled. I'm down to 1 now, so I'm not really behind. It just, the lead that I have, it just kind of gone away. So, there were a couple days in between also, which kind of put me back some. I took a day off because I needed to do something else, and then another day, and well, I had 2 days now. So hopefully I can get through this nice and quick and have this one ready to upload tomorrow. I didn't really have an agenda for today. I had an idea of what it is I need to get done, and just kind of pick out some kind of logical order to do things in. I need to get the wiring done before I do more painting. That's the only thing that I really need to know for sure. The first thing I decided to do was hook up the switch for my strobe light on the back. And, yeah. It's got 3 wires, positive, negative, and then the third wire is the trigger wire, which you ground to change the flash pattern. So first thing I had to do was determine which wire was which, and even grounding it by hand, like manually, it just didn't seem to want to work properly. So I ended up hooking it up to the switch anyways and testing the switch, and the switch on the back now really had no more effect than the one at the front did. So I'm kind of thinking at this point that the light itself is probably faulty. So they're less than $10, so I'll probably at some point in time end up just replacing it. Because it's kind of important. When I turn it on, if it's any kind of flash pattern, I don't care. As long as it's flashing, that's the main thing. But a lot of times I turn it on, it's just solid, and that's no good for me. It has to be flashing, so even if the switch works once and it just kind of goes to whatever pattern it wants, I'm fine with that, as long as it's flashing. I messed up. Minor detail. Hey, I messed up. I get this wired up so I turn the switch on, overhead light comes on, and unfortunately I wired it so the relay goes. I don't know if you can hear that. What I wanted to do was, when I turn that switch on, it powers the other switch. So when I turn it on, it turns the oh my. Yeah, it's been one of those days. Cooling fan's not gonna work. I don't know what the heck's going on with it. Strobe light on the back's not gonna work. It might be the light itself. There's nothing I do seems to make any difference with it. So I might just say heck with it and not even bother, or I might get another one, I don't know yet. They're not expensive, so I'll probably just end up getting another one. Oh. So I need to figure out which one of these is positive and which one is on the switch. I don't remember which one. Whichever one's on the switch will still be connected to, actually, I guess it has to go, one of these needs to be changed. I don't know, I'll figure it out. Unfortunately, it's a nice day today. It's like 26. It's hot in here. I didn't anticipate that. But at least it's sort of semi-cloudy. There's a lot of cloudy periods, so it's not full sunlight on the garage. That's helping a lot. A nice day to be out driving. But, well, obviously I can't do that right now. Okay, let's get this figured out. Okay, my brain's not working today. I'm not figuring this out, but I just noticed the wire that I'm using for the overhead light. I don't know why I never noticed this before, because it's right there. It can handle the current. The wire that I've been using for everything else is smaller, and I thought I'd use this for everything. I forgot about that, so I don't have to run my extra heavy duty wire. So I'm going to use it as a power source, and this wire, each switch separately. I tap into the power. I'm not sure how that's going to work actually, because that's power comes up, it's switched, and then it goes directly to the light and then to ground. The only way I can do that is to have both lights come on at the same time again. I don't know what to think. That will mean I can still use the same switch as long as I use the relay. But I can't do that unless I run another cord up here for a power supply for the relay. Which would mean I don't need my double switch. I don't see any way around it. Gotta add another wire. Okay, I'm running out of time. So what I've decided to do is I'm gonna keep the original light, so the original switch is still gonna, maybe I shouldn't. Yeah, I guess I will. So the original switch is still going to run the backlight. I've taken the other wire off of it, so it was running both at the same time. It just kind of went through both. So I've taken the front one, wiring for the front one off, and it's just the backlight for the switch. And then one of these, I gotta remove this now. I'm going to use one of these new switches to power the relay. And this is positive and negative right here. So I'll take the positive wire, run it through the switch, and that will power the, the relay, and I'll use the same power source to run the front light through the relay, if that makes any sense. I should have planned this out earlier when I had time sitting inside when my mind wasn't on other things, but what can I say? It's me, right? So it's already 5:30. I got up late today and running low on time. I want to get some more painting done. I want to get some cleaning done before I go in. Oh, because the longer this takes, the longer I'm not able to use the monster and I'm not able to go anywhere. I got my bike running. I don't want to take it. My body won't like that at all. And my old scooter, I don't think it's running right now. Plus it's buried in the back. I can't even get it out. So get this done. Painting has to be done so I can put the front together. And once I get the wiring done, I gotta put the light on the front bumper. It's going to be a little more difficult to aim because the aiming screws or tightening screws are at the bottom at the back, so that's going to be interesting. So I'm going to try to guess really good of where to aim it when I mount it on the bumper. So once I get it on here, and I'm not looking forward to that, putting that bumper back on. Remember last time the frustration I had with it. Oh. Crap storms. And I'm worn out already. I see a spot I missed the paint. Remember that. And until I get new axles, I gotta keep using this one. I can't believe how bad that is. I want to get these painted up. I know they're just temporary, but I want to get them painted. I have everything looking nice anyway. Okay, let's get back to this. I did buy some 3-conductor wire. What I wanted to do was run this up to the front. So I got the ground, I got 24 volt and 12 volt. And like the board I have in the back where I just bolt things onto it as I need it, I was going to do that at the front too. So I have a 24 volt and a 12 volt source at the front. I'm not going to get to that. Maybe next year. Because that way I don't have to keep running wires back and forth. Got the source here, I can power whatever I want, and if the accessories are at the back, I just need to run one wire back for it. And that was the plan. So if I did that right, I should have no smoke, fire, or explosion. That one, perfect. And the relay turns on and off. Okay. So
Wingham Station, Northern Fire Wingham Station. This is a pager test only. This is the first of a two-page test.
I already went out once this morning. So, this is working. And when I turn the switch on, this blue wire should be positive.
Attention Northern Fire Wingham Station, Northern Fire Wingham Station. This is a pager test only. This is the second of a two-page test on August 31st at 1750. Firefighters, please reset your pagers and designated fire officer, please respond.
Fire dispatch, North Huron Alpha.
And it is.
North Huron Alpha, go ahead.
Both test pages for the Wingham Station received. Strength 5. Thank you. Have a good night.
That's Roger, thank you. Have a good night as well.
So now, I hook these wires up, and this will go to the front light. My funky electrical tape. It doesn't get hot in here. Oh. So once I remove the bungee cord that's holding the front panel up, I can just slip that little hooky thing right behind the zip tie and it ain't going anywhere. So this goes down to the front light once I'm ready to put it on. I'll test this one more time. And I can hear the relay going. .4 volts. Perfect. What else was I gonna do?